Why is memory crucial for CPU access to data? Imagine trying to solve a puzzle with pieces scattered all over the room. You need a quick way to grab the right pieces to keep working smoothly. That's what memory does for a computer's central processing unit. During the 1960s, computers started to grow more complex, and their ability to handle large tasks depended heavily on how fast they could access data. Memory acts like a workspace where data and instructions are stored temporarily, so the CPU can reach them instantly. Without it, the CPU would have to go to slower storage options like magnetic tapes or drums, which would slow everything down a lot. Back then, the main type of memory was magnetic core memory. It used tiny magnetic rings called cores threaded with wires to store information. This memory was special because it kept data even when the power was turned off. It also allowed the CPU to jump directly to any piece of data it needed, instead of waiting for data to arrive in sequence. This random access was a huge step forward compared to older storage methods like magnetic drums or paper tape, which had to be read in order. Core memory was quite large and heavy, often filling entire cabinets. But it was reliable and fast enough for big systems like IBM's System 360 mainframe introduced in 1964. This computer showed how important memory was for running complex programs and managing large amounts of data efficiently. The CPU depends on memory because it needs a quick place to store the instructions it is executing and the data it is working on. Memory acts as a bridge between the CPU and slower storage devices like disks. If memory is too slow or too small, the CPU spends more time waiting for data, which slows down the whole system. During the 1960s, innovations started to appear that changed the game. Virtual memory allowed computers to use part of the hard drive as additional memory, letting them run bigger programs. Cache memory, a tiny but very fast type of memory, was designed to hold the most frequently used data close to the CPU, reducing access times even more. Later in the decade, the invention of dynamic random access memory, or DRAM, by Robert Dennard, changed everything. DRAM used semiconductor technology, making memory smaller, faster, and cheaper than magnetic core memory. This shift laid the foundation for personal computers in the 1970s and beyond. So, in simple terms, memory in the 1960s was vital because it gave the CPU a quick, reliable place to store and access data. This made computers faster and more capable of handling complex calculations, which was essential during the space race era when technology was advancing rapidly.